Did some really nice things tonight. I thought we played 3 quarters of really good basketball and 1 quarter of awful basketball, but that's progress, and that's what we're talking about. We talked about the opportunity before the game for JaVale to guard another big man that could pop and shoot, and I thought JaVale was up for the challenge, and he did a great job with that as far as contesting those jump shots. I thought Josh Hart gave us an incredible spark off the bench. And LeBron was spectacular, but we got a lot of really good efforts from different people, and that's what it takes to win this league, and that's what that's when basketball becomes fun, is when everyone's doing something and helping out and playing selfless, and for the most of the game tonight, we were playing that way.
Luca, when Indy cut it to 1, I think about 5 minutes left, just what did you see with the, other than just LeBron taking over, what was the biggest difference for those final 5 minutes?
Our defense got better. We got tighter on defense. There was a stretch where Josh Hart was flying around, getting over those screens, and that's a good team. They moved the ball. They got shooters, and KCP came in for a few minutes and did play some nice defense. But we got some stops, and I thought LeBron did a nice job of getting into the paint and controlling that game as far as he had getting Kuz a shot one time, getting KCP a shot, so picking and choosing and keeping everybody involved.
Luke, the defense in the first quarter, to your left, the defense in the first quarter was particularly exceptional. What did you see on that end of the court?
Communication, effort, following game plan, everything. It was as good as we could play defensively, really, and we were active. We were all over the glass. We were, contesting everything. The first shot of the game, Turner took, maybe it was a guard, but JaVale's first contest of the game was incredible, and it kind of set the tone. Where earlier in the season, we've had games where they come out and move the ball freely, and we don't get a contest, and then we're in for a long night. So we did a lot of really good things defensively in that first quarter.
Luke, since managing LeBron's workload and minutes has been something that you've acknowledged, the Magic just acknowledged it again in the interview today. What was the thought process coming out of a game where, I don't even know what the minutes was, but if he's shouldering a lot of the offensive responsibility, is that okay? Is that what you look for? Is that to be expected?
He's always going to have a lot of responsibility because of how good he is. We're going to continue to try to have other players make plays, and I think we're doing that. And there's times in the game when you're LeBron James or you're whoever the best player on the team, that you're going to take over, and he knows when those times are, and he's good at that. Now we have to continue to get good at better at those other times where we're just playing basketball, and I thought we did that tonight. Fourth quarter time, he did his thing, but we're continuing to grow to where it's not just him all the time.
Hey, Coach, what'd you like just specifically the lineup to end the game with Josh Hart, Lonzo, just that whole mix there?
I like their defensive intensity. I mean, they in the huddles, they were talking about it themselves. They were talking about, let's win this with the defense, let's get our stops. Tyson Chandler was coming out, getting the crowd involved. Josh was flying over screens. So was switching on the bigs and chesting and coming in and getting rebounds. So if we have a lead, I'm trying to play the group that I feel is competing the hardest on defense, and I felt like that group was really, really competing on defense tonight.
Luke, in your offense, in your offense, what constitutes a good three-point shot for you guys? You're getting that lately.
If we penetrate the paint, we like to penetrate the paint. If we get in there and we kick it out to a three-point shooter, we'll take it from any of our three-point shooters. There's some guys now that change. If it's KCP and he's coming off a double screen and he's open and the ball hasn't gotten the paint, then we want to take him that shot. But for the most part, we want to penetrate the defense or move the ball from one side to the other first before taking it.
Are you guys getting enough of that the last 2 games? What you just said.
You can never get enough of it. I mean, we want, in a perfect world, we get every 3 we took would be like that. But I think we've done a much better job right now than we did earlier in the season, as far as not just settling for threes. We're trying to move the defense, make them make multiple decisions, and then if they stay collapsed, a lot of teams want to sit in our paint and concede 3-point shots to us. So we want to take them, we just want that movement and penetration first.
Luke, you had, right here, you had, I think a 16-point lead with 3.5 minutes left in the first half, and then Indiana makes a 10-0 run. Where did the offense go stagnant during that period?
Well, that's for us, and this is, you know, any new team. This is, you know, a lot of teams deal with this. When you get a lead, and then guys start to think, okay, now we're going to win. Let me score the ball, and we stop playing the way that we get our lead with, and that's not the case. You know, we have to continue to play that way where we're moving, making the extra pass. And at the end of the day, when you play like that, everyone gets 2 points anyways. So it's something that we'll continue to show clips on as far as where extra open passes were available, and it's something we'll continue to work on.
And just as a follow-up, did you feel like sort of similar mentality shift happened with the defensive intensity you guys started with?
Well, I think they always kind of go hand in hand. When the ball gets stagnant on offense and people start making individual plays instead of the team play, then the energy drops on defense, and then you don't rotate for the guy that just didn't pass you the ball. It's human nature, whether you mean to or not. You know, the offense is always affecting the defense, and when you're playing great defense and flying around, then normally that affects the offense, and that's when you knock down big shots.
Luke, if you'll allow a non-basketball question, where'd you get the jacket? Is it custom fits? How did you feel in that tonight?
I feel good. I got more compliments on this jacket than anyone I'm wearing. So I sent the email. Obviously, we're you know, honoring Craig Sager and what he's meant for our sport and everything, and trying to raise money for the Jimmy B Foundation. So my suit guy David August, I sent him the email of what we're looking for. I got a good one for you tomorrow night too. So he brought over two jackets for me. And you look very nice.
Cool. This is about you though, but any hints as to what's going on tomorrow with the jacket, or do you want to
We
just
got Dallas coming to town. Dallas is playing as good as anyone in the league right
No, I
now.
meant for your jacket.
Yeah, I don't care about
Okay,
that.
okay.
We'll talk about tomorrow.
You just hinted at it. You said it was
Dallas,
great.
yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you.